yeah. You lose it after about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really deep.
Let me get one.
And this stuff here I've never seen before. It's like slime or jello. It's kind of weird. So here I am, gonna go for it. I have to leap for this, I guess. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new adventure. Today we're doing a little short video of some, I guess you could say, random things. And the way I know about them is from one of my viewers who is giving us a tour today. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he is off camera, taking us on a little journey here. And first off is this nice little tubs area with a pretty deep pool of water. He sits around 20 feet deep. There's actually a fire down there. And he said it reminds him of like the Seven Tubs area where there's little cascading falls. So we're going to be focusing on this first, give you some visuals of it, and then we're going to do some tunnels and maybe one or two other things. So if you want to see what we're going to find today, just come along with me. All right, Mike from Out Naturing, if you're watching, I think you're gonna want to check out this place. Look at how cool this looks. It's all like carved through the stone. It's pretty clear water, and we got some deep pools. It's a really nice location. Wow! Look at these holes. They go all the way through. It's like almost like craters. That is so cool. Yeah, hot summer days coming here without a doubt. Man, the rock formations are like unreal. So we're following the stream down. We're going to find a place to cross and go on the other side to get you a close-up look at those holes and pockets. Wow, look at this. It's like another hole down here too, and another one. There's even a rope swing there. And look at nature's carpet. All right, we're going to try to get over and then we'll check it out. And this is like so perfectly smooth. You can just walk right into the water. And look how clear it is.
Yeah.
I can see clear to the bottom. But he said there's a hole over there. It gets pretty deep. We're going to try to find a stick or a stone or something to drop down, because we could get out on the rocky edge there and we may be able to follow it down. If only I brought my action camera. It's in the car. I didn't know I was going to need it to be able to see some underwater footage, but that's okay. All right, so this is a sheer drop off here.
It's murky.
Yeah, try to lower it in slowly and we'll see. Oh, yeah, you lose it after about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really deep.
Let me get one more.
All right. So what do you guys think? Should I return here, do some swimming, underwater footage? Absolutely, I can be back here 100%. I can't wait to see how it looks underwater. It's just like a bottomless pit. Wow. It's amazing too, because like just off here, you can walk in and wade in there, and then it just drops off to darkness. That's a nice spot. We got a couple pictures. Now we're going to follow one more rock down. If I have an underwater camera, we'd be able to see it much better, but yeah, it's tough to see it. RJ made it across, and yes, RJ is here today. Forgot to mention him. But we're gonna get up there where he is and check out some of those craters and openings. They're pretty interesting. Something I've never seen like that constructed. But we're over here too. I want to show you what's in this carved out bowl shape area. So right here you can see it's carved out perfectly round, nice and smooth. Got a collection of stones here, and he said that he believes it's from glaciers coming through and carving it out. And that's what caused all the holes in the pockets and these nice little, you know, cavities here. It is quite unique. But I'm gonna get up closer to where he is and we'll look down some of those holes. All right, so here's a closer look at these pockets here. Check them out. Those are wild. All full of stones. That is pretty cool. That's filled too with stones. That one is filled. That's pretty deep. That's maybe about 4 feet deep. Okay, so we're gonna watch him stick that rod into the water just to show how deep it is. Still goes? Somewhat. That's about, what, 12 feet high? So he stuck that down. It's about 12 feet long, that pole. And even with him reaching in, he couldn't touch the bottom. So definitely deeper than 12 feet. That is an area you don't want to drop anything because you never get it back. Okay, so what we're going to show you next is going to be more of this good old nature's carpet. We're going to go down here. There's a beautiful area where it's covered on the rocks, dripping water, and the sun's hitting it just right. So we're going to go check that out, get you some footage of that. Okay, so we just came downstream from that direction, and what I want to show you here is just absolutely gorgeous. If you touch this, it is wet to the touch. It is soaking wet. This is some gorgeous, gorgeous carpet here.
Look at all the wet moss under there. That is just...
And this stuff here I've never seen before. It's like slime or jello. It's kind of weird. Very wet and squishy, but it doesn't stick to you. But you just have to appreciate what nature has to offer. Just to show this is a popular area, you got people down here hanging out. There's a rope swing down there. Pretty big pool of water. Don't know how deep it is, but maybe we'll find that out in the future. But I could see why people would want to come here. It's a gorgeous place. Okay, so our next location is in the distance. You may or may not be able to see it. There's a dark hole right there. That's a tunnel. So once we get closer to that, we're gonna check that out next. So made a lot of progress. We came all the way from down there, and we ended up being on the wrong side of the river. And we're gonna have to cross, hopefully right here. I'm actually not very hopeful because I can't run and get a start here. I don't know. I'm I'm rethinking this now. There's no way I could jump this. I'll slip. I may have to go up here or I'll just get my feet wet, one of the two. But that is the tunnels there, so once I do get across, we will move on from there. So with the creative thinking of Mr. RJ, who is exposing himself to us, we made our little footbridge here. Because it is very slippery here, we couldn't get a good start, so we're gonna maneuver across it this way. So here I am, gonna go for it.
I was actually thinking put this one there.
I think it'd be underwater. Unless you put it right where these ones are. You want to give me your camera?
In the tunnel, RJ was more nimble than you. Now you're better than he is.
Someone who's not afraid of a lot of stuff. I'm really scared right now. Okay, I'm not scared anymore.
Grand Canyon. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to return with the proper footwear and some lighting, but we'll at least give you a look at it as to what we have to look forward to. What's up on top here, do you know?
Tracks.
Oh, okay.
These are for the railroad tracks. The tunnels were built specifically for it.
Wow, these are big. Yeah, so these are both drainage tunnels, but huge diameter corrugated pipe. But the one I want to focus on is over there. I don't know if we could get to it today. We'd have to cross back over again, and I don't think we could walk that edge. I'm gonna have to come back with water shoes to do that one, I'm pretty sure. I have to leap for this, I guess. Okay, thank you. Mr. RJ's turn. So this is the drier of the two, and it's just corrugated pipe. I know you guys can't see much, but oh, let RJ come ahead. And he's got my flashlight. Through night makes a good product.
Yes, it does. I don't like string light anymore. It's funny how this thing's like bolted together.
This is probably 10 feet in diameter.
This wasn't locked, and the railroad company came out and cleared it.
Recently, or?
Yeah, about a half a year ago.
Above Mr. QT is the date stamp, 1956. Semi-modern, you know, but we're still looking over 60 years old, closer to 70. I'm gonna put on a wide angle. Is this like overflow? Yeah, okay. So the main tunnels over there the water's going through, these are kind of overflow. In case the water gets too high, they use these as additional drainage to channel the water. But pretty neat. Worthy of checking out, definitely. Okay, so here's the other side. I definitely want to walk through this in the future. I'm going to get up on that little stoop there and give you some views on the inside. Alright, let's peer inside. Oh yeah, not bad at all. You can actually kind of almost walk through on the side here. I'd rather walk through the water, so I'm going to return with water shoes or my sandals, and we'll 100% go through that. This one definitely is older. The other ones are 1956. This one made out of stone, probably early 1900s. It is neat though. So RJ's getting his shots. Definitely pretty neat. Railroad's on top of it. So these were constructed for the railroad. So just to give you a closer visual. Now I was mistaken. I thought that was the same pipe that we saw. It's actually right here. That's the pipe that we see go through Greenville and down along the river underneath the 380 bridges. This probably connects to it at some point, but it's suspended by cables. But what's baffling though is the trees that are stuck here. Those were brought there by floodwaters, which means where I'm standing I would be underwater right now. The water was up over that little wall there, and I believe that's there for erosion purposes to protect the pipe. So that's a lot of water. I can't imagine that coming through, and that's probably from years ago. But they actually put some new stone there to help with erosion too when the water comes around the bend into the tunnel. And there he is climbing like a monkey, jeez. Hey, he's like taking my Sunday stroll. Yep, QT right there.
So I guess if you guys want to see.
Alright, so my brave partner RJ is going to be crossing it. So check out his channel for his video, and you'll be able to see that footage. I'm going to sit here on my rock and enjoy the view. It is pretty cool to see him up there though. And a special shout out to my viewer. He is not only fearless, but really knowledgeable too. He knows this area pretty well. All I can say is better than me. I'm quite comfortable here on my nice flat dry rock. All right, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Got a nice beautiful flower backdrop here. First off, I do want to thank the viewer. He didn't want to be shown too much on camera, showed him sparingly. I don't want to share his name to respect his privacy, but he recognized me at the train bridge and said, hey, I know some other locations further upstream. Since we're here, myself and RJ, we took advantage of that, and he showed us some pretty cool stuff. The tubs area with those craters and the moss, and the depth of that water was really incredible. We got to see these tunnels here, the culvert and the modern culvert, and that big pipe as well. But in all, it was a great location, great little adventure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a big thumbs up. If you want to see RJ's footage, obviously check the description down below for his link. And lastly, just want to say thanks for joining me today. I had a great time sharing it with you. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.